it's Judy Klock at Stampin' with Crafty Klock. Thanks so much for stopping by my YouTube channel to check out my latest video. I hope that you like what I have in store for you. Ready? Let's go. Hey Stampers, it's Judy Klock here at Stampin' with Crafty Klock. I hope everyone's having a great night. It's Thursday, it's just about 7:30. I'm gonna give it just a couple of seconds more to see if anybody else hops on. What has everybody been up to for this week? It's been a crazy week already. Let's hope that 2021 is just going to get better as the year goes on. That's all we can hope for, right? So in case you didn't know it, hey Denise, it is our celebration time. And what celebration means is that for every $50 you spend, you get to pick a free item. So what I'm showing you here is two of the items that you can get during celebration. One is going to be the stamp set we're going to be working with tonight, and one is going to be this gorgeous Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. We're going to be working with that, and we're going to be working with the Approaching Perfection stamp set, which has some really great sentiments for making birthday cards. So let's take a look at that gorgeous Designer Series paper first. As always, you get 12 sheets with 6 designs, two-sided. This is like the only strip I have left of this one. I loved it so much. This particular one is almost gone. But I love the colors. You've got Rococo Rose, you've got Petal Pink, Old Olive, Soft Seafoam, Navy, Night of Navy, and Seaside Spray. But just look at that. Aren't those gorgeous? Love them, love them, love them, love them. I can just think that we're going to do so many cute things. And these are actually 2 of the cards that will be included with my bonus class. So every month, for anyone who makes a purchase of $25 or more on my website, I send them a bonus class that we then do the following month. So anybody who places an order of $25 or more in January will get my bonus class, which we'll put together in February. And it's just 4 quick little cards. These are the 2 we're going to be working on tonight. This one's really simple stamping. Really, we're just highlighting that gorgeous Designer Series paper and a quick little punch. We're going to step it up by adding some die cuts and a little bit of ribbon. Then we've got another one here that we're going to do. This is for my class. This is a markering technique. We're not going to be making this one tonight. But again, this is one that we'll be getting in that February bonus class. And this is the last design. Just kind of a fun gatefold card, kind of going the long ways as opposed to the short way. So those for anybody who spent $25 or more, you'll be getting that little bonus class from me as a thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do this one first. Again, very simple, not a lot to it. We're just going to let that gorgeous Designer Series paper do all the work. So I'm going to start with a base of Old Olive. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp before I attach that. I want to stamp my happy birthday on the inside. And again, we're going to keep this real simple. We're going to use the Old Olive ink, and we're just going to use this one color ink pad. Very simple. And I like this one because I really think this would work equally well for men or women. I know we all struggle sometimes to make those cards for the men in our life, and I think this one, with its circles and its little funny saying, I think would be fine for either or. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just put that in there. Easy peasy, right? We're going to take this gorgeous Designer Series paper, and we're just going to layer that right over the top. And we're just going to put on our snail. And again, there's no right way or wrong way to put this on because it's circles, so there's no direction to the pattern. Hey, Fran, how are you? You don't hear anything, Denise? Can anybody else hear me? I hope that you can all hear me. Can somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone can hear me? Can you, Dana, can you hear me? Oh, okay, you hear me. Okay, perfect. I have a pretty big mouth. It's kind of hard not to hear me. All right, so we're just going to go ahead into our little punched circle. This is the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. We're going to stamp this little funny saying. It says, "Newsflash, birthdays are found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest." Duh. All right, so then what I like to do is I like to just take the edge and just kind of roll it on my pad, my ink pad, and that just gives it just the teeniest, tiniest bit of color around the edges, which is perfect for what I want to do. So then I'm just going to take this, I'm going to pop this up, and as you can see, I've used all my dimensionals, but now I'm going to go and I'm going to use the edges. The edges are fine to use. They work just as well as the pre-cut dimensionals, so don't let any of this lovely dimensional sheet go to waste. Use those edges. Okay. There we go. Popping that on there. Booyah! Card number 1 done. How fun is that? And again, I think because of the neutral color, you could use this for men or women. And remember, leave me a comment, a like, a thumbs up, anything, and I'll enter you in to win the cards from tonight. All right, this next one, I think, if you have to have a favorite, I think this one is my favorite. I love this. I just love the simplicity of it with just that little pop of sparkly color from our ribbon. So once again, we have our Night of Navy. This one we cut the long ways. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. We scored it at 5 1/2. I'm going to add my piece of Whisper White on the inside. But again, I do want to stamp that first. And I am going to stamp that in, we're going to use not soft Seaside. I get soft Seafoam and Seaside Spray confused. We are going to use the Seaside Spray. All right. Again, I'm just going to stamp that very versatile Happy Birthday right inside. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Let me just close up this other stamp pad, because you know me, I'm a big mess when it comes to my stamp pads. All right, we're going to go ahead and we are going to put this in. And if you're just joining me, these are 2 of the designs that I will be sending out for my February bonus class. Anyone who places an order of $25 or more on my store during the month of January gets this free little bonus class. It's 4 cards, and I just send it to you as a thank you. All right, to the front, we're going to layer up some stuff. We have a piece of that gorgeous Designer Series paper. That's 3 by 4, and we're going to put that on a piece of Petal Pink that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I just love how these colors all play together. You've got some of the really bold colors with like the Rococo Rose and the Night of Navy, and then the softer ones with the Seaside Spray and the Petal Pink. All right, I'm going to put that there. Now we're going to put this just on top of there. And then we're going to attach the whole thing to our card front. And honestly, it doesn't matter how you layer these up, whether you work, top to bottom or bottom to top. There's really no right or wrong way. Just kind of put it a little bit more, and I guess I centered it more. There we go. That looks good. And now we're going to go and put this whole thing on our card front. And it's a little cold in my basement tonight, so I grabbed my husband's sweatshirt before I came down, so the sleeves keep flopping down on me. Okay, so now we've got our layers all done. I'm going to stamp on here in my Seaside Spray. So what if you're a year older? You are fabulous. We can always use a little positive affirmation in our lives, right? So there we go. It's a little crooked. Flip it over. Let's see if I like this side better. Not much better, but we're going to go with it. Yeah, Mel, the Seaside Spray is really pretty. It's a very subtle blue. So what I want to do is I want to put some adhesive on the back of this. And since I kind of mucked up the saying on both sides, it doesn't matter. And then I want to take it and I kind of want to just layer it. I'm going to put it on a diagonal. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to kind of make a loop. And then I'm going to try to go about the same length as that ribbon. Push that down and then come back here. And that's going to give us kind of that little zigzag look that I was going for. All right, again, taking some dimensionals. I'm just going to put some dimensionals kind of right across the back because we've got our ribbon on the back of there. So I want to make sure that we really hold this down to the card. Oh my goodness, I can't get that out of the way. I'm just going to kind of put it there. And the placement of this is really just going to depend upon how much ribbon you have, and you know, it might be a little higher or a little lower. Again, no right or wrong way, just kind of where you think it looks best. I'm just going to kind of cut that on an angle to pretty it up. All right. And there you have our 2 cards tonight, featuring, both of them are using those celebration items, the stamp set Approaching Perfection, which, as I said, I think is just going to be so versatile for so many birthdays. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Floral Designer Series paper. All right, folks, that's it for me tonight. Thanks, Fran. It was a very clear idea for the ribbon placement. Thanks. It was just trying to figure out how to best to get it on there. That's it for me tonight. I'll be back Tuesday for Live at Lunch, and then I'll see you next Thursday at 7:30. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.